Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I thought that I should give a little bit of a brief reason, not reason, but just about why I'm so confident, or I'm so the way I am. Mostly confident, how I became confident through being bullied in middle and high school. I know, right? It's weird. um it's weird, but I pretty much took all the negative things that went on and that could have happened also to me, and turn it into something positive. And that was my confidence, and that was just my personality and my attitude. And yeah, I also think a lot of people can do this. I feel like a lot of people have, but I don't know. So let's get started. I was bullied from middle school. Mostly 6th grade and middle school, a little bit throughout the years, but not so much in high school, mostly freshman year. It was really hard and really bad in middle school, I think. At least I'm a little bit of a drama queen, so everything I exaggerate just a little bit, But it was something that I wasn't used to. I don't think anyone going through middle school and getting bullied was used to it. It was just, I didn't know how to handle it because I didn't have prep class. You don't have prep class with shit like this. I never understood why people were so interested in making my life a miserable shit, I will say that I'm very proud of myself that even with being bullied, I don't want to say bullied, but bullied, it never really affected my school, academic wise, because I wish I would, what? Education is so important to me that never affected. I would never let another person be the reason why I failed. I'll make sure it's my damn fault. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, I was bullied, and it was hard. Like I said, it was really hard. I had to get past that. Now, forward to high school, freshman year in high school. Now, if you live in a certain district, everybody from your district go into your high school, and same with elementary school. So half the people I knew in middle school went to my elementary school, and so all of high school. High school, it was almost the same people, not quite. But I made some friends in middle school years, 7th, 8th grade. Went to high school with them, not my choice, but there were the same people that picked on me in high school. And I guess maybe I'm an easy target. I'm not someone to really I'm not saying that I don't have my own backbone. I do. But sometimes I just feel certain things are not that important for me to really fight for. Not fight for, but for me to what's the word I'm looking for? For me to really make it into a big deal. Because it didn't really affect my life like that. And I wasn't someone to conform to a certain clique. I have my group of friends, but we're all individuals. We all had our own friends. Because the friends that I came to middle school with, all turned. And I don't know what it was. I don't know, because it was high school and everyone wanted to be popular. I didn't really give two shits about being popular. I don't know what it was. But whatever the reason was, I was always the target. And it was what that's what it is. Now, in middle school, when the whole bullying started, and I would tell my mom, I would tell people about it, one thing I've always gotten back, and I'm pretty sure some people can relate, is, you know what, honey, sometimes it's not even about you. The bullying is not about you. People will tell me, sometimes they're going through shit right now, they're going through a lot in their life, and they really need someone, but they don't know how to get the help. So to make them feel better, for them not to worry about their problem, they pick on someone who they see as someone who's not really going through shit, or someone who's just an easy target. And I feel at first I was bullshit. I don't give a fuck what you're going through. Do not take it out on me, I didn't do shit to you. You don't know what the fuck I'm going through. Just because I come out all fucking I really want to be in school. I really want to be in school. I don't really come out like that. But just because I'm all fucking happy and living my life, does not mean you should take it out on me just because your life is miserable. Go to church. Like, that was my attitude at first. I was like, I was not accepting that. But I totally understood, because I'm a very understanding person. Whether I agree or not, I understand. And I totally understood, and I was like, I get it. Because I didn't really do anything to deserve that. I didn't step on anyone's toes. I was just my damn fucking self. If that's a problem, that's their fucking problem. So now, because I knew that, when it came to high school, I was just like, you know what? Fuck it. You know what? Fuck it. I never got in a fight. I'm not an aggressive person. I've never turned away from anyone bringing something towards me, but I would never start something. I'm not a starter. I'm not a shit starter, but I do not back away when someone wants to start something with me, unless it's just a lot of this. Then I would just put my headphones in and ignore the shit out of them. But yeah. So high school came along, and like I said, my friends turned and started hanging out with certain people, and I was just like, okay, cool. You want to be a bully? You want to tease me? You want to do this? Do it. But because of the prior knowledge I have of why people do shit like that, I just took that, and a little bit in middle school too. Like, I'm not gonna just say all high school. Like 7th, 8th grade, I did develop a little bit of the attitude of, you're welcome. I, started seeing it as, I'm actually helping these kids. I'm actually doing something special for them to allow it, because I could get upset, but what is I really gonna do? I didn't do anything to deserve it. But if it's how they cope with their life, and if they need help coping and they don't know how to get help, but if making fun of me helps them, you're welcome, child. You're welcome. Early stages of my psychology career, man. Letting people just go at it at me, I know it's fucking sad, right? But in high school, it became more of an attitude. I became more narcissistic, where anyone who talks shit about me, I didn't really care. I just laughed, and I'm just like, bitch, you're welcome. And me and my friends at the time, like, the funny thing is, out of all my friends, I would be the only one where someone would not fucking like. And I'm like, I don't know why, I don't give a fuck. And I always, I guess, I don't know if it was, I had an attitude about me. Maybe. But, either way, you can't just not like someone. Actually, yes, you can. But you can't, be mean and cruel to someone just for no reason, So, I didn't care the reason was. I just was like, fuck it, if you want to do this, if you want to go and talk shit about me, please do it. But next time, fucking let me know so I can give you the actual facts. And the crazy thing is, it was never about any actual, drama that happened. It was never about anything that, happened. People just didn't fucking like me. And I took that as, you know what, if you don't like me, cool. But if you're going to talk about me, go ahead. You're welcome. I must be really important for you to waste your time to try to hurt me. And that's how I developed this whole confidence about me, that I continue to be who I am and be true to who I am. And if that's such a problem to some people, it is not my problem, it's theirs. I don't need to change anything about myself as long as I'm good with God and I'm good with Jesus. Well, I'm good with Jesus. I'm still an awesome daughter. I am good with my education. Fuck. Go ahead and think what you may. You don't pay my bills. And legit, that was my attitude. You don't pay my bills. Shit, I didn't even pay my own bills until my junior year when I started working. You don't pay my bills. You don't feed me. Bitch, you ain't Jesus. Why the fuck do I give a fuck about your opinion? But if you want to talk shit about me, go ahead. I was never one of those girls who was like, you keep running your mouth. I was like, oh, please keep running your mouth, man. It makes me feel good knowing that someone's taking the time out of their fucking day to talk about me, And that's just an attitude I'm the shit. Talk about me, bitch. That's the attitude. I grew out of it, and I became that person. And sometimes it can be overbearing for some people if you don't know the history. A lot of people don't understand, but legit, that's the reason. I wasn't bullied by random bitches. I was bullied by people that I fucking knew. But sometimes, and even some of them even apologize. Not some of them, one or two, mostly one. later on, like in high school, about how of a fuckface she was in middle school. But it was like, it was at that time I didn't really care for it. I was like not upset, but I was happy like she apologized. But at the same time, it was just like I was already at that moment in my life that I didn't care no more about what people thought about me, especially if I didn't do anything to deserve it. And I'm not saying even if I did something that it would have been okay, but I'm just saying if there was an actual reasoning of me like, oh man, Rena did this shit, then I get it. But if there's not, and you just don't like me, if you just don't like my attitude, you just like, huh, bitch, that's your fucking fault. That's your business, not mine. So continue talking about me. The reason that this is so important is because it could have gone so many ways. Like I said, middle school was the worst. Middle school, I wasn't really bullied on my like being like a bigger person. It was mostly I don't mean I was called like I had broad shoulders. You may not fucking tell. You can't tell I have broad shoulders. So yeah, a little bit of that. But you know, a lot of things happen at home in corresponding to that could have been really detrimental to my health when it came to that. And I didn't want to go to school. I didn't really want to go. I was like, let me go to a different middle school or something because I didn't want to deal with it. I didn't care the reason. I just didn't want to deal with it. But when I started developing that, like, you know what, Rena? You're a child of God. Who the fuck cares what other people think about you? It's only who you are through Christ. That's when I snapped. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, Rena, these people are talking about you, like, going to metal, like, bitch, what? So, that's why it should never face me. You know, later on down the road, and it stopped facing me. I stopped caring about what people thought about me. And if anyone's going through this, like, whether you're in high school, college, because, honey, you learn, it doesn't stop. It keeps going till, like, adulthood. People just don't know how to keep their mouth shut. But high school, college, middle school, whatever the case may be, and you're feeling like your friends have turned on you, you're being bullied, you're being teased, all, like, unnecessary shit off your shoulder. Like, seriously, just, like, turn it into something like I did, something beautiful. Like, you know what, if you're gonna waste your fucking time talking about me, go ahead. I was to a point where I was like, let me write a fucking book and hand it to every single person who feel like my life or me is so relevant to them that they need my name in their mouth. Let me give you something to really talk about, you know? And I didn't really care if people talk about me, because who wouldn't want to talk about me, JK? No. But seriously, like, I developed this self-confidence on me, and I kept being who I am as a person, even though for some people it was just, they couldn't stand it. It was just like, they didn't like it. I just kept being who the fuck I am, and turned the whole nasty talk, I'm sorry, my hair is going everywhere, but I turned the whole nasty talking about me, instead of me being upset about it, instead of me being just like hating myself. I was like, no, I'm gonna love the shit out of myself. And I'm still learning to love the shit out of myself. But you know what? I'm gonna love the shit out of myself, and I'm gonna keep saying you're welcome the more you keep talking about me, because clearly I'm doing something beneficial for you. Clearly I'm so important that you need to talk about me. So keep it up, bitch. And that's pretty much how I grew up to be like confident. Not that I walk around thinking everyone's talking about me, but because I know my personality and I know the kind of person I am, that if people were to, I've already learned not to let that get to me. And I've already learned how to just let it brush over my shoulder. And if friends were to turn against me, I was already like, okay, cool, whatever. So that's why a lot of times I'll always say like, that is so high school, because it is childish shit. I'm over it. But yeah, that's how I turned being bullied and being teased into something positive and really loving myself. Anyone can do it, and I really think it's important that we try to turn the negative to positive. and not so much focus on what we can change about ourselves. Because if I were to think about what I could change about myself, whether it comes to guys or other females' acceptance, then I would be a really unhappy bitch right now. And I couldn't afford to be unhappy. Like, I have so much to gain and so much to give to this world that I need to be at peace with myself. And this could be from anyone, whether it's like a family or a friend who is just not mature enough to like let a bitch live her life or live their life without my name in their mouth. I know how to deal with it. And thank you to all those people that bullied me, called me names, make me feel like something is wrong with me. Thank you. I just want to say thank you, because now I'm more confident than ever, and yeah, I'm a better person because of it. And I hope someone who's watching this can learn from that. And I will say, it doesn't always turn out this way. Some people do end up changing their life and, you know, wanting to be accepted. Not that everyone wants to be accepted to some point, but I would not change who I am today to be a better person. I am better. And yeah, thanks to all my bullies. Thanks to all the shit talker. Seriously, thank you guys. And you're welcome also. Like, I know I probably like helped your life somehow, but anyways, I know. Thank you guys for tuning in. This was just a little short like story time about, you know, me and what else? Me. If you guys want to hear more about this, I do have a little bit more stories, but if you want to know a little bit more about your girl and just like some juicy shit, go ahead and let me know. I probably wouldn't care about telling you guys certain things about my life, but if you want to know certain things, let me know. Ask me. It doesn't hurt to ask. But on a serious note, before I end, please, before you go, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and give me a comment below. And let me know if you've ever been bullied and if this helped you, you know, or if you think this is like a helpful way to actually help people cope with being bullied or being teased. And I think this is mostly for people who are not being extremely bullied. Like, if it's not violent, if it's just being very like a lot of talking, a lot of shit talking. You can turn that, if you know yourself, you know who you are, you can turn that shit into something positive. So why not? Hope you guys are having a wonderful Monday. Again, it is fall. I'm so psyched at fall. Like, it's already looking extra beautiful outside, even though it looked the same as it was a couple of days ago when it was not fall. Anyways, hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and see you in my next video.